Let's talk about Carlos Hernandez. The 24-year-old became a full-time member of the Royals rotation on July 18th and has begun to hit his stride of late, allowing only 2 earned runs over 17-plus innings. What jumps out first about Hernandez is his fastball. He can run it up to triple digits while also flashing the ability to dot the pitch on the corners. The velocity of the pitch also sets up Hernandez's 2 off-speed pitches, a curve and slider. As you can see from the heat maps, he does a decent job of keeping the pitches low in the zone, which is why both have above-average swinging strike rates. In fact, as you can see from Alex Chamberlain's pitch leaderboard, they are currently his 2 best pitches by CSW. Hernandez rounds out the arsenal with a changeup that Brooks Baseball actually refers to as a splitter because he throws it in the high 80s with sharp downward bite. Altogether, this makes for a pretty intriguing arsenal of pitches. According to the Stuff Plus metrics that Eno Saris tweeted out, Hernandez has 4 above-average pitches, with the curve and slider being true plus pitches based on Stuff Plus. In addition to his individual pitches grading out well, the arsenal as a whole is strong, which you can see when you look at the spin direction graphics. The fastball and changeup approach the hitter from the same trajectory, which creates the deception you see here. The curve is almost an exact mirror of the fastball, which is what we want to see, and given their 15-mile-per-hour velocity difference, it can be tough for hitters to adjust to. Then you have the slider and curve, which attack similar parts of the zone, but the slider is harder and has less hump to its break. Since becoming a starter in July, we can see 2 major shifts in Hernandez's pitch mix. The most obvious is the decrease in four-seam and increase in sinker. Since we can see that Hernandez uses the sinker more against lefties, this seems like the result of him facing more left-handed hitters now that he's throwing multiple innings. The other big shift has been the increased changeup usage. He uses the pitch primarily against lefties, which gives Hernandez 3 offerings against hitters of each handedness and allows him to attack lefties with a fastball curve change combo we see here. In my opinion, the slider is his best pitch, and he's had some success throwing it to lefties, so I'd like to see him trust it more against all hitters. All in all, I'm extremely intrigued by what I've seen from Hernandez. He struggles a bit with location, but that's expected from a young pitcher with this kind of raw stuff. He needs to keep learning how to harness his pitches, but he's allowing only a 6% barrel rate on the season, which shows he can get outs even when he's not missing bats. I expect some growing pains as he continues to optimize his arsenal, but the raw stuff is tantalizing, and I would be adding Hernandez in keeper leagues and also stashing him on my bench in redraft formats in case this clicks for the final months of the season.